Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay, so welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects I've been meaning to work on, like setting up a shed for a workshop for my new business and just to be able to get work done. So I'm doing it in the physical world. Untilit.works is the digital version, and this is the physical version that we're talking about now. I'm still setting up. You can see I have this ladder because there's this light I had to return because I think defective. So I got another one. So I need to go and set that up. Neither here nor there. Speaking of setup, I had to bring the stuff here. And it's amazing how when you just move a few pieces of equipment, you forget like all the cables and the things that you've got to work on and then hook into the Wi-Fi, all this stuff. Whatever. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made, again, mostly for myself to be able to work on projects. Untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up on the site and the video to remind you to take a break. You can get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you gotta do, sit here, watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Whatever it is, let your mind not think about the thing you're doing just for about 15 minutes. All right. So that, like I said, I'll pop up here with the video. Now, if you come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there below the video saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed there. Then 2 buttons below that, don't worry about it. They're broken. I'll fix them at some point. Something happened with a third-party thing that I was hooking into and it's not working. So I'm going to fix that later. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens, or when the next work session starts. And so my bad, I'm doing like this other thing. Where is it? All right. So that counts down to when the next work session starts. If you'd like to join the room to ask questions or chat, you can click that join the room and it'll add you to the chat room. All right, cool. That is that. Great. Let me show you the work session, which will be happening soon. All right, cool. All right, so here's the work session. In the upper right-hand corner, if you notice, subscribe. It has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left-hand side, there's an audio player. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can click the text to edit it. You can click the X button to delete it, or if you want to mark it complete, click the check box. That'll send it to done. You click done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click this Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll populate it will start a new tweet and it'll populate it with a list of all the things you got completed. And with like little check marks next to them. Then over here in the right column, we have a countdown timer, countdown on when the next break session happens. Again, like around 15 minutes after the hour, depending if I'm setting up something or not. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you've been meaning to work on, but you still kind of want to feel productive, you can click view tutorials and I have some things there. So if you're not familiar with anything with like web development, but you want to feel productive, I have links you don't know where to start and you want to get into web development, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum, what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development and then make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So you can check those out there. Now, if you're already into web development, I have links to some pretty cool tutorials. I think they're cool. They go to the Vonage developer platform, and I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibility is to look over tutorials. So, for example, one is where you follow the tutorial, you create this application, that web application, where it's an input box and a button. You put your home phone number in the input box, hit the call button, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You hook that up to the application you create following that tutorial. And then from your real world phone, you're able to call that virtual number and answer it in that browser and have a conversation back and forth. And there's one where two users like log in to an application that you create following that tutorial, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. Pretty cool stuff, I think. So those are there. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then don't worry about the highlight section, that's broken also. So Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on the thing that you're working on and you want to maybe get some help, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the goal is to hopefully come together as a group and get you that feedback or solution for the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile. And then you can request to join. I also added a filter by keyword list. So if there's something specific maybe you're looking for, maybe it's in there, you can click that, find out. Now, when you click create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. And then when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You got the title here at the top. Over on the left-hand side, you can leave if you'd like. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat here. We'll come back to that. Over on the left-hand side, we have a countdown timer, countdown to when the next break session starts. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL. You can click to share to Twitter again. When someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're actually requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile, to see whether or not you like to have them join your room. You can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because the point of the Hako is, again, for you to get help for the thing or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. I think by being able to show everyone what you're working on and seeing what you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get you that help or feedback on what you're working on. Now, the way you communicate with the Hakos, we have a text chat. Like I mentioned before, you put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled to be able to speak to and hear each other. So that you'll be able to communicate that way. Now, for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along, because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. I also add the ability to do the opposite. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you can enable text to speech. So any messages put in the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser, so that we can still follow along without looking at the text chat. All right, and I think that's pretty much it. Again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, that's it. Let me get y'all back to work. I want to get this light up and running so I can get started with some other projects. So hopefully you're doing good and getting ready to be productive today. I got like a slow start, but I'm in it. We're going to make this happen. And yeah, so thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after. And there's like a shelf I want to put together as well, like a heavy duty shelf. So hopefully I'll be, and a machine I need to put together that I'm going to put in there so I can get the measurements. Neither are there. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, again, I wish you much productivity. And I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you again 15 minutes after the hour. Y'all be safe. Thanks again, y'all. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity.